Nnamdi Kanu's wife finally breaks silence, reveals what is presently going on with her and the family since the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Uchechi said she is worried that her husband has been beaten and tortured by the security agencies both in Kenya and in Nigeria. Uchechi Okukanu, the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has shared the agony of Kanu's family since his arrest by the Muhammad Buhari's government. According to Sahara reporters, Uchechi said she's worried that her husband has been beaten and tortured by the security agencies both in Kenya. The IPOP leader's wife, who is currently in the north of England, stated this in an interview on Sunday she granted to United Kingdom newspaper, The Sunday Times, speaking for the first time since the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu's wife. 40 lamented. It's hard for me to speak. I am extremely devastated. He has been beaten and tortured, and I am scared for his life. She said the family had no contact of him since the arrest, Uchechi said. I was always worried about Nnamdi Kanu. When you are asking for freedom from dictatorship, you are a target. But when I saw what happened in Belarus and how no one did anything, I knew nowhere was safe. The Nigerian government carrying out this rendition is a crime. We are not even talking about independence, she said. We are just calling for a referendum exactly like Scotland did with UK and UK did with the EU, but the Nigerian government wants to exterminate our whole family. It's a scandal and things of shame that Britain is not acting to secure their own citizens. Also, a lawyer at Doughty Street Chambers in London, who is consulting for the Kanu's family, warned that the UK risked becoming complicit in torture. If it did not act in support of Kanu, extraordinary rendition is recognized as a form of torture, said Jonathan Cooper. We need UK government to take the lead by condemning the action of Nigeria and Kenya and by insisting that if Kanu is to be returned to Nigeria, only independent courts can authorize his return. If the Foreign Secretary, Dominic Raab, continues to say nothing, there is a risk that the UK will become complicit in torture. 2 weeks ago, Kanu appeared in court in Abuja, hooded and charged for inciting violence. The Nigerian authority claimed that he was extradited to the country to continue his trial. Well, even I myself, I expect the UK government to act immediately, to act with immediate effect. In fact, Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to even spend the night at the DSS custody if really the UK government want to really act in his case. But notwithstanding, I still believe that something can still be done. Nothing is too late. It's not too late. You understand? It's not too late. The only thing I would just say is that it's just that the release of Nnamdi Kanu and the intervention of the UK government is becoming too delayed. It's becoming too delayed. So the UK government should fasten their action. They should fasten their action and see to the quick release of Nnamdi Kanu. They should fasten their moves and see to the quick release of Nnamdi Kanu, because the torture is becoming much by the day. You know, as the day goes, the torture increases. It increases. So there is need for a change, for immediate action to be taken. Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to even be allowed to face that trial in any way. But notwithstanding, let the law take its course. You understand? So that Nnamdi Kanu will be granted the real freedom that he deserves. Because he has been too much embarrassed by the Nigerian government. You understand? As for the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I tell you that yes, it is painful anyway. It is painful. The wife will surely feel it. No woman will ever think of or thought that her husband should remain in the prison. And the children will definitely be asking of their father. And Nnamdi Kanu being a loving father and also a very busy father will definitely be asked of by the children somehow, someday, and sometime. You understand? So the wife will definitely feel it. She will definitely feel it. You know, Waking up in the morning, looking by your right hand side, and you didn't see your husband, you know how it feels. So it's something that I tell you that Nnamdi Kanu cannot be able to take lightly. Understand? So it is painful, very, very painful. But notwithstanding, I will say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife should not worry. Everything works for good. You see, Nnamdi Kanu is doing this not just for the people, but also for his own home. Because as it is, Nnamdi Kanu is taken as number one hero in the whole of Southeast. You understand? In the whole of Southeast. And he is, by the special grace of God, nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will live and he will be victorious. Forget about those prophecies that has been given by those men of God. I don't call all those prophecies. Okay, if that's the prophecy that is scaring you, I don't want you to think about it. Do you understand? I want you to remain confident. I want you to remain firm and believe that victory is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Have you not heard that Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released? He has no charges. All those charges levied on him are false charges, and that will be used to hold the Nigerian government responsible. It is the Nigerian government that should be blamed and not Nnamdi Kanu, because they are the one that made him to jump bail and travel abroad. If not that they invaded his home to kill him and end up killing over 28 people, Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't have jumped bail and traveled abroad. So they are the one that pushed him to the wall. They are the one that made him to do what he did. You understand? So what are we saying? What are we talking about? So who are we to blame? Who are we to blame? Are we to blame Nnamdi Kanu? Never. We're not to blame him in any way. So when talking about Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, we should be talking about hope. We should be talking about success. We should be talking about celebration because he's already free. We should not worry. Though I know it will be difficult for the wife to hold herself because it is not easy to stay without your husband. It is not easy. And it is not easy to see that your husband is being tortured in the DSS custody. But there is something I want to assure her. That is that statement that says freedom is sure. And once it is given to the husband, that very freedom will not just be there in UK, but also in Nigeria. They can now be able to travel to Nigeria easily and still come to the UK easily without any harassment. You understand? Alright? So, my dear viewers in the house, based on this very fact, I leave this up to you to please come in and say something about about what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's wife have just said. Okay, don't forget to leave them below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.